smashing the mold, bold and unapologetic hearts of gold. In every town, stories unfold. Unity's fire cannot be controlled. Breaking chains and smashing the mold, bold and unapologetic hearts of gold. In every town, stories unfold. Unity's fire cannot be controlled. TN are setting the stage. Passion and fury breaking the cage. Love, acceptance, they rage. In the heart of each town they engage. Crowds scream in a symphony. Wrestlers move with destiny. Circles of life in unity. Every grapple a jubilee. Heroes and villains clash and rise. In the ring meet destinies. Surf behind their fearless eyes. Love and strength in disguise. TN are setting the stage. Passion and fury breaking the cage. Love, acceptance, they rage. In the heart of each town they engage. TN are setting the stage. Passion and fury breaking the cage. Love, acceptance, they rage. In the heart of each town they engage.
And welcome to Inside TNR. I'm your host, the Rob Father. My two co-hosts, Miss Scarlett and One Fall Rich Rotwell. How are y'all tonight?
Doing good, man. How about y'all?
Real good. Real good.
All right. I'm doing pretty good tonight, too, I guess.
Glad to see everybody.
Glad
Sorry
to
that
hear,
I had
yeah.
to miss you at the event last Saturday, but it was a
Yeah.
very nice vacation. I appreciate it.
Well, you know, everybody's got to have a vacation every once in a while.
Right.
Glad to be back and
Yeah,
get
go
back
ahead.
to the grind, though, y'all. I'm ready. I'm ready to find out what I missed.
Man, you missed quite a bit, but that's what we're
Yeah,
going to
you
talk
got a lot
about.
to talk about.
We're talking about Spring Stampede 2 that happened this past Saturday. You know, if you wasn't there, it was a great card. A lot of great action. We'll just get right into it right now. And the very first thing we had was a battle royal for the number one spot in the lockout match and Lock and Loaded coming June the 7th.
Perfect.
So, yes, there is a YouTube channel. It is TNR's YouTube channel. It's also streaming on it as well. So we're going to jump right into the battle royal right here. Here's the highlights from it. Whoa. Wait a minute. Ray Allen, you can't be in this battle royal. You've not been released from the doctors. Stop. You've not been released from the doctors. I can't allow you to be in this battle royal. You're not released. You got to go to the back.
Hold on, man, Ray. Sorry, folks, don't mean to interrupt, but I had to make a rush. Ray Ivy, I went and spoke to your doctors today. This is a release. You are good to wrestle, so you are in the battle.
Stallion Black getting an exclusive with Lance Boudreau about his match from earlier this evening. Lance, just wanted to get some of your thoughts about what you thought happened tonight.
You know what? Don't say another damn word. I told you, I told everybody watching all around the world what was going to happen tonight. I told everybody that I was going to go out there and I was going to start throwing people over that top rope. And I told everybody. It was like a gator during a hunt. Y'all didn't expect it. But here I stand, the winner of the Battle Royal. I'm the first entry to this lock and loaded match. You wanna know how I feel? How do you think I feel? Don't answer that. So, this is what I want to do. June the 7th, right here in Leesville, coming in, I'm taking everybody out. What's his name? Archer Mosley. He qualified. He can catch the size 16 just as well as anybody else. Whoever else is in it, feel sorry for you. Lady Le Pont Temple. You don't need to speak French, do you? No, you don't. Okay. That means let the good times roll.
Strong words from Lance Boudreau. Lockdown is definitely going to be a heated match.
Wow. Glad to see Ray was able to get his release and get back in that ring.
Thanks to my ignorant brother. Ray, move your nose because you're all ass. So
no, I'm glad he was able to get back in there and he came so close to winning that. There's a new hunger in Lance. I don't know, something about connecting with his brother is lit a new fire under him.
You ain't kidding. They've been on fire since his brothers come into TNR and WWP. What do you think, Rich?
I mean, absolutely, y'all. And I said the same thing on WWP yesterday. They've been very impressive, very intense. Just blazing a fire throughout the tag teams.
Yeah, I mean,
absolutely.
I think they're a force to be reckoned with.
What's up, Ray? How you doing, man?
Hey, Ray.
Definitely, interested to see. I mean, it's, the first entrant into the locked down match.
Yes, lock and loaded is
and loaded. Yeah.
Yep, lock and loaded.
In the lock and loaded match, I don't know.
It's actually called the lockout match at Lock and Loaded. What it's called.
That's what I thought. Lockout at Locked and Loaded.
At Locked and Loaded. And I remember.
Here's what we're talking about. Lock and Loaded.
And just so we can bring everybody up to speed, and I don't have it in front of me. I know we talked about it last time, but the rules of the match are.
The rules of the match are there's going to be 6 competitors that qualify for that match. 2 will start out in the ring. The other 4 will be shackled to the ring post. The 2 that start out in the ring cannot touch anybody outside the ring, nor can they be eliminated until all 6 competitors are in the ring at the same time.
Right.
Then you can use weapons. You can use whatever you want. You get eliminated by pinfall or submission. And whoever's the last one standing will be the TNR heavyweight champion. So with that being said, Rich, if the outsider can keep his title until June 7th, that means he automatically gets a buy into the lockout match.
Right.
But if somebody beats him for that title,
they automatically get into
they
it.
automatically.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So let me ask, how can they get unshackled? I mean, are they tied, or how does this work? I've never seen one of these matches.
Say that again. I didn't hear you.
How
How
do
can the
they
contestants get? Yeah, how do they get unshackled?
So every 60 seconds, there will be a timer. Every 60 seconds, somebody will be
Okay.
released randomly. It will be
Okay.
randomly
Okay.
drawed. It's kind of like almost like an immolation.
Elimination chamber.
Yeah, can't even talk
Okay.
tonight. Yeah, that's what it's like.
That's all right.
And so that's kind of what the match is like. And until all 6 competitors are in the ring. Once all 6 of them are in the ring, now if you touch somebody on the outside of the ring,
Mm-hmm.
you automatically get disqualified. So you cannot touch anybody. If anybody outside the ring touches the other 2 guys that are in the ring, they automatically get disqualified.
Oh wow! So they're going to have to maintain some tight
They're
control.
gonna have that is correct. So that is correct.
Wow. So potentially, if somebody from in the ring is thrown into somebody on the outside of the ring, that could cause some trouble.
That's right. So just don't want that to happen. So anyway,
No, ring awareness.
Lance, like I said, Lance and Hunter,
Mm-hmm.
they're on fire right now. They're a hot tag team.
Yes, they are.
And Lance got the first qualifying spot for Lock and Loaded for the lockout match.
There you go.
I can't say I'm surprised.
And then we have this match right here we'll talk about.
Oh shit, that's something Terminator would say. Oh Oh, I'm good. Okay.
Wow.
Let me tell y'all something. You want to talk about a huge guy.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know if that's somebody I want to be poking with a stick there, Rob.
Or swinging a chair at.
I don't know,
I don't think
You
that's,
just always seem to be
that's
poking
probably
that
a
bear.
guy that I would want looking for me. I'm telling you, but nonetheless, glad to see the Silverback Joe Helms making his debut in TNR now.
Right.
Me too. See, Archer's no lightweight, and it takes a lot for Archer to yell in pain like that. So that was brutal out there.
Look here, Big Hoss says he wants him.
Man, I want to see that. That will be a
I'm
match.
not gonna lie. That will be monster versus monster. Titan versus Titan. I'd like to see that.
Well, you know what? That might be something that might happen at TNR. Just so you know, Big Hoss, he's kind of out of commission right now. He's injured.
Mm-hmm. Yep, he's on the end.
Best wishes to my tag team partner right now. He is going to have his gallbladder removed.
Mm-hmm.
So best wishes to him and hope for a speedy recovery. And
absolutely,
and get the big man back. You never know. His first match back, may be against that. May give me against big guy. You never know.
What a way to make a comeback!
Hey,
And well, yeah, we
way to
want
make a
Cross back and
statement. You
healthy.
never know. Yeah, I mean,
Right.
that's what we want.
What a way to make at least one member of the Untouchables hopefully actually untouchable.
Oh, well, geez, thanks a lot there. You know, I appreciate that.
Enough of a
What do you
beating.
say?
I like you too, Rich. You know,
Just
I was going to
picturing
say
that
good.
match
I
just
was
to
going
be
to say a
excited.
good comment about you tonight, Rich, but you can forget it now.
Oh well, you know.
Yeah.
Oh darn.
No wonder. Hey, no wonder why you can't keep a girlfriend.
You can't hurt me
saying.
any more than roast GPT did earlier.
Hey, well, there you go. So,
You know, sometimes sitting up here in the corner, it's like a mom between two teenage boys.
Hey. I
There's a
agree.
lot
Sometimes
of
it
testosterone
is.
in this room.
Sometimes there is. You know, a lot of accusations thrown at each other. I wouldn't have it any other way. Especially since TT2 moved down there. You know,
See, you can't even say it right, man.
I'm not going to say it right. You know, hey, I talk the way I want to talk.
Tumu and yeah. You got which version of the English dictionary over there?
You know, you are English Bulldog, so that's beside the point. You know? So let's move on to the next match.
Let's play the next clip.
Well, there you have it.
Yeah.
I knew those two would put on a banger of a match.
It was a good match to sit back and watch. I mean, a lot of high flying. Tony doing what he does best.
Right?
So, you know,
Shane walking the ropes.
That just amazes me what he does. You know?
Right. So seeing the two of them, I mean, I knew they had a potential for a match of the year. Just the thought of putting Tony Gunn and Shane in the same ring together.
Very well
could. First time
very
they
well
faced?
could be. That is the very first time they have faced. That is the very first time. You know,
a moment in history right there.
I think the deal with that is Tony's trying to get a little revenge because of what happened between him and Ray.
Mm-hmm.
So I think he's kind of going after Ray's boys. I don't know.
Yep.
You know, that's what it kind of seemed like to me. But
that makes a lot of sense.
You know, Tony got one up on him. So, you know.
He did. He sure did.
Yeah.
You know, but I knew that match could go either way.
Ray says he hurt the mommy daddy button. So, you know. Everybody with their darn pinkies
bring out the
up.
vengeance side.
Here, I'm going to put the pinky up for you. Here you go. Pinky now.
Keep the pinky up for a moment.
No. We ain't going to do no pinkies.
Look.
You're on the wrong station, John.
There we go.
You're on the wrong station, John, for pinkies up. Wrong podcast there, buddy.
Pinkies up is a message that needs to go everywhere.
I don't believe that.
Despite
No.
whether you believe it, the people that are in the QWO, the message stands true.
But why should we put pinkies up? I just don't understand that. That's
I think
Well-
we should put pinkies up.
Well, hello there, Abby.
Hi, Miss Scarlett. Hi, Rich. Hi, Team Moo John Cena.
It's so good to see you.
What's up, Abby? Thanks for joining us. This is
so.
welcome.
So how does it feel to be kicked out of Dad's house and living with the Hanson family?
I think I feel more at home than I did there.
Oh,
Really? Huh? Really? So your college fund I took away, so you ain't got to worry about going to college now.
It's okay. Tim Hanson's got me.
Yeah, I'm sure he does.
Wow.
So it
Hi,
sounds
Uncle
like
Shane.
she's already getting smarter. So I'm sure that there's going to be plenty of scholarships and grants and everything she can take advantage of.
That's true. She's very smart.
Right.
We'll
Wait a
make
minute.
it through.
She's
Now she has
smart.
a chance to go to a university instead of, whatever defunct community college you attended.
She's just about like her sister. She asked why there was a fire in a barbecue grill.
I did
mean-
not ask why there was a. Okay.
Yeah, you did.
That was my sister.
And
Quit-
you.
Quit getting us confused.
Oh, is that what I thought you asked the same thing. I'm pretty sure you did. What are you even doing on here?
Because I want to be.
It's good to see you, Abby.
Oh,
It is
I
good
guess-
to see
You
I
you.
guess
get
you're-
you get more viewers with me on here because I'm prettier.
Holy crap. Somebody lied to you. Somebody,
Oh, now
somebody
come
lied
on.
to you.
You know your daughter is beautiful. I know there's a lot of hurt feelings between you two right now, but you got to admit you made a beautiful daughter.
Okay, you are beautiful. You are beautiful.
There you
Beautiful,
go.
Ugly. Ugly beautiful is what you are. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, Team Moo John Cena.
Hi, hey. Can't see me.
No, I can see you pretty good.
You probably can't. You probably
Not
aren't
that
you
we
supposed to be wearing
can't
glasses?
see you. It's not
Hey.
that we can't see you. It's that we don't want to see you.
Oh well, that's fine. I can handle that. You just hold on. I can handle that. See, he can't
Well,
see me now.
That is
Hey.
one way.
That's one way. So I can make it to where you can't see me if that's what you want, Rich. I mean, you got to remember, I'm the one that controls the buttons.
Boys.
The
Come
abuse
on,
of
let's play
power
nice.
that
Hi, Ray.
you around
nice.
here never ceases to amaze me.
Come on, this is supposed to be neutral ground.
Oh, okay. Well, let's move on to the next match.
That's how we play it.
Wow.
a bunch of bullies. Man.
Let me tell you, a therapist would have a field day with you guys. There was a lot of unresolved anger in that ring between all of you. It was
Telling you.
extremely brutal for some reason.
Well, I don't know. Did y'all notice what I noticed? The outsider wasn't even the legal man.
It's always something with they're not the legal man when you lose.
Go back and look at it. They wasn't the legal man.
We'll be happy to go back and review the footage, Robbie.
Yeah, go back and review the
Let's go
footage.
back and review it. I do try to be fair and impartial. We can take a look at it.
K9, whatever.
You kind of broke our curtain. I'm kind of mad about that.
Well, I mean, K9 hit me with a chair. What do you expect me to do?
Not break our curtain.
Well, they hurt me, so I can't help it.
Oh, you poor
You
thing.
know.
There was a lot of brutality in that ring.
Look here. Even Killer Kellums knows he wasn't the legal man. Big Al was.
See, that was another new bit debut, wasn't it? That was Killer Kellum's first time in our ring, wasn't it?
I like this guy right here. You don't fight to fight fair. You fight to win.
Oh my word. Y'all are so bad. This is so bad.
I like that.
Yeah, I don't believe that.
Me
I believe
neither.
that you can win with integrity.
Camp, all I got to
Gotta
tell
have-
you is
That's safe.
one of these days, you're going to be in the ring with just me only. It's going to be me and you. And you're going to regret them words out there saying it's funny. One of these days.
I don't think you
it's gonna
will.
happen.
I don't see
Really.
it.
I don't
Really.
see
Neither
it.
one of y'all see it. Y'all are so biased. I mean, y'all always go for the opposite people. Always.
Do
Well,
you
maybe
need me
you
to
didn't
call you
always
an ambulance?
Now I do try to look and see things from both perspectives, Robbie. You have to give me credit for that. But I
Yes.
do try to see things from both sides.
Do you want a little bit of cheese with your wine?
Yeah. Yeah. I hear you. Let's move on to the next one. And there you have it. We have a new Northeast Arkansas open weight champion.
Yep. I knew it would come down to focus. That if Logan took his eye off that prize for one moment, that he was going to be in trouble with Tim Hansen.
Yeah,
And that's exactly what happened.
We've been talking about that for weeks. I'm sad that I had to miss that because that was
Right.
definitely what I was looking forward to. But You are right, Miss Scarlett. You called it absolutely. We've talked about that for weeks. That
Mhm.
Logan, needed to be sure to keep those emotions in check and keep his eye on.
Mhm.
We saw Tim Hansen had the ace up
Yep.
the sleeve there and caused the distraction and created the opening he needed.
Yep, exactly. Half a second of distraction is all it took.
I might not agree with it, but I can't fault him for it either. That was great strategy.
I mean, exactly. I hate to see it because Logan was a very much a fighting champion.
He was, and if anybody deserves it, I certainly hope that he had a rematch clause because I would love to see him and
Right.
Hansen go at it again.
Duke it out one more time. I agree with
Here
that.
here you see Mr. Tim Hansen himself right here, just a little smarter.
Yup. I got to give it to
I
him.
mean, it was a brilliant move. I wouldn't call it cheating. I mean, she didn't do anything but walk out, and Logan was distracted for half a second. And being
Did
the
you
experienced
out,
wrestler,
or did she leave us?
Something was going on. I don't know. She left. I didn't kick her out because of some
Okay.
noise off of her thing. I don't know what happened. So,
but
anyway,
not
look
quite
at
the way I saw it ending, though.
Look at the women's division heating up, though. I mean, we're going to talk about the women's
I'm
division here
telling
shortly,
ya.
but I mean, look who made their debut there in TNR as going to become a wrestler, and other than
Mhm.
Maddie Bug Hansen herself,
Right, Tim's
the legacy
daughter.
Hansen, the
Mhm.
legacy of the Hansen family is moving on. I mean,
Exactly.
it's not going to die.
No, and
So-
she has come a long way in a very short amount of time. That girl's
Yeah.
got the wrestling gene, that is for sure.
That's right.
It's going to be exciting to see her and Abby face off in the ring. I do believe that that's a match that'll be coming soon.
Abby,
Oh, most definitely.
Most definitely. You think that's going to happen?
I think so.
So what do you think about Maddie Bug Hansen joining up with her dad and starting to wrestle?
I think she's trying to follow in her dad's footsteps, like I tried to do, but maybe it'll work out for her.
Oh, I see. So it didn't work out for you, huh?
Yeah, it didn't work out for me.
Really?
So I'm just hoping it works out for her.
Okay. Tim says, I had nothing to do with that. She was upset because he interrupted her earlier that night. That's right.
Well, she had a good reason then.
That's a good reason because, Tim was introducing her that night, and Logan come out and interrupted her. So, there you have it.
So a little bit of her, she issued karma along. Is that what you're saying?
That's right.
No, that's one way to look at it. Fair's fair.
Yep. All right, let's
She
move on
didn't
to the
do
next
anything.
one.
All right.
Let's do it.
Yes. Wow.
And still
Yeah.
TNR tag team champions.
There you go.
Stupid freaking QWO.
Well, that was a well fought match.
Pinkies
though.
up.
Yeah.
You know, Drew Havoc fought hard. We knew
They
that
did.
they'd have to dig deep against the QWO. There she is.
Back again.
I'm back.
Guess who's back? Back again.
Abby's back.
So
Kelly's
Abby,
friend.
what was your take on that tag team match there?
Oh, QWO.
Yeah.
Loved it. Went over perfectly.
Of course it did.
Nope. Really, if I could interrupt here just for a second, I think True Havoc is definitely a good tag team. I think they found. I don't know if it's just a step ahead of the game or what. I think they still have some developing to do. They've seemed to find their footing amongst the tag teams, but I do feel that the other tag teams are as of late have just been that little bit better.
Yep.
And that's not to discount from True Havoc at all. I think that they are definitely scratching the surface, and we're going to see them break through at any time here now.
No, exactly. It's nothing taking away from them. It's just that the level of heat that is in the tag team division right now, that's a high bar to climb to,
Absolutely.
let alone surpass.
Absolutely. Of course, love seeing QWO retain, and congratulations.
Absolutely.
Back to the drawing board for True Havoc.
No doubt they'll keep fighting.
I'm kind of like Rich, if I was to say the most improved tag team right now would be a close race between the Blazing Cajuns and True Havoc.
Absolutely.
Two of the top tag teams that are moving up. What can I say? They got their shot at the title, so they lost.
Yep.
But like Rich said, they're scratching the surface. You never know what's going to happen.
Exactly. They're improving every time they get in that ring. So you never know who's going to be on top. It's a hard fought battle in the tag team division right now.
Let's remember to watch the language in the comments, please.
That's right. That's right. It's a family show. I won't show that comment. You ain't got to worry. So
I'm glad I can't see it then.
Let's move on to the main event of the evening, which was a very special night for Saturday night. Let's watch it.
Our inaugural women's heavyweight champion, the queen herself, Allie Savage.
Congratulations to Allie Savage.
What a night! What a night for TNR. I mean, did I not say we was going to put the women's division on the map?
we agree on that wholeheartedly. You did say that, and you have come through, Robbie. I give you all the props in the world for that.
You know,
and thank you for letting me be part of it.
I'm just going to go off script here. You know, talking. I'm the owner here talking, not the Rob father. Women's wrestling is very hard to come by in the state of Arkansas.
It is.
It is very hard, and Rich knows, he's an owner. You know, Rich, you can vouch for this. It is very hard to book a woman to wrestle for you, especially when you're a man. When I first started this, which, you know, I have that 16-year-old girl down there that's the reason why it made me want to start this division. But I messaged 74 women in 3 days and got 3 responses.
Yep.
Then to come find out the reason why I didn't get so many responses is because of the way the world is. You know, a man reaching out to a woman, they not know who that man is. You know, now they know that we're legit. We're here.
Right.
We're here to make the women's division pop. We're here to put it on the map.
And we're well on our way.
We have 4 other women that is also in the mix of training. That is going to be coming up in the TNR women's division. And I'm telling you, these women that are training, well, I'll just let one of them talk to you. Go ahead, Abby.
I don't know. Like, it's just being training and being 16, way different than a 24-year-old. I can tell you that, because that 24-year-old is going to get to more places than I am because I'm so young.
Right.
But I have so much time in TNR and WWP to develop who I want to be and how I am, and to continue training. And Maddie Buck Hansen, she's been working hard too. I can tell you that.
Yes, she has.
She's gonna be something. Can I mention the other one?
Yeah, you sure can.
Okay. The other one's Danny. Danny's been working hard too. Yep. Danny's got in the ring, trained. Every time we've had a show that I've been there, she's trained with me. So has Maddie. Like, the women's division is going to be up there.
Let me tell you, I think we have a very strong foundation in our women's division. And kind of a wide variety of different mentalities, different wrestling styles. And it's going to I think it's got so much to offer Arkansas. But I really believe our division could really help explode a women's division across the state. And Abby, you're part of that. And I admire your dedication.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And Robbie, like I said, I give you props.
Hey,
I give you props on that.
I appreciate that. I'm just trying to do what's best for TNR and WWP. You know, a lot of folks don't know, but women wrestling in WWP is fixing to happen also. I am working with Ray Ivy on that to bring some girls in to WWP as well. Like they always say, we accept any and all. You know, we don't care race, color, gender. Don't care if you're, you know,
your sexuality means nothing.
Sexuality, you know, that means nothing to us. You be who you want to be.
That's right.
You know, you be your, I'm going to use it. You be your authentic self. You know, you be your authentic self, and we accept you for that. You know, the one thing we do not tolerate and will not tolerate, we do not tolerate any drama in the locker room.
Absolutely,
you know,
we do not.
That's one thing that I can say, that we do not have any drama in the locker room. Don't want it, and I'm not going to have it. So, you know, but
we are no drama llamas.
That's right. So let's move on. This Friday night, TNR is helping Manila put on Thriller Manila 3. So it's going to be a great show. I got a few words here for you.
Hey guys, it's Big C, one half of your favorite tag team, the Canines. Wanted to jump on here for a minute and let you know, Friday, April the 25th, TNR Championship Wrestling is helping us bring you Thrilla in Manila 3. This is the yearly benefit show that we put on for the Manila Elementary School. All the proceeds will go to them. The doors will open at 6 o'clock. The show starts at 7. Ticket prices are $10 for adults. Students are $5, and kids 4 and under are free. We're going to have some great matches that night. Some superstars from TNR are going to be there. The Outsider, Authentic Ray Ivy, of course the Canines, the Rob Father, Big Al. I think they're going to show up and do whatever it is they do. But we're also going to have some guys from outside of TNR that you might not have seen before. The Modern Day Monsters are going to be there. Chief Hill is going to be there. Mr. Nugget. The LA Hustlers are coming back. And we have another hometown boy from Manila, Arkansas, Jack Parker Jr., JPJ, is going to be in action. So we hope to see you there. Let's get out and support this great cause. Again, all proceeds go to the elementary school. Let's pack that gym out like it's never been packed out before. See you guys there.
Well, there you hear it from the man himself,
Right.
saying come out to Manila.
That'll be another awesome event. I wish I could be at.
Yep.
A great cause and a great audience. Manila is always good to us.
Yes, it is. Hey, I was there last year, and they had almost 1,000 people in that gym last year.
Yeah, they did.
It was packed.
It was packed.
It was.
And the year before that, I'll guarantee you they had every bit of probably 1,400 or 1,500 in there. So yeah, come on out this Friday night. Doors open up at 6. Like you said, general admission's $10. It's for a great cause. It's to help the elementary out. So don't hesitate to come on out.
No, it's going to be a lot of fun.
And then here we got Mr. Rich.
Whoa! It is almost time. Coming up, May 3rd, Age of Rebellion. Vapors Championship Wrestling returns to the Boys and Girls Club now in Benton, Arkansas, which we are hoping, but this will be our first event there, and we're hoping to make it our new home venue and continue to have all of our events there. So as you can see in that, you have the Revoluters going off against Lightning, Logan Light, and Jimmy Buffet. If you missed it the last event, the Jimmy Buffet and Logan Light were facing off against each other with the VCW Heavyweight Championship on the line. And, well, the Revoluters decided to make their presence known in that match. So some payback is due, and scores need to be settled right there. Of course, Larry Huffer, Red River Brawler, facing off against Monoxide. That's going to be a great matchup. Again, looking forward to it. We're going to, of course, have our triple threat, our next stage in the triple threat contendership tournament, where basically this is leading up to July. We'll have our final triple threat and crown our inaugural VCW triple threat champion. That championship is coming together nicely, by the way. So, anyways, looking forward to that. Got that coming up May 3rd. And then, of course, the big match, the main event of the evening, the Master of 1,000 Holds, Mike Quackenbush, going one-on-one with the authentic Ray Ivy. And let me tell you, both men are excited for this matchup. I'm excited for this matchup. And, in fact, VCW management received some words from Mike Quackenbush ahead of his matchup against Ray. I believe you have that.
I chose you. If you think it's some cosmic coincidence that Mike Quackenbush and Ray Ivy happen to be having a match, it is not. It is by design. It is by my design. For months, VCW was blowing me up, trying to figure out how to get me booked in Arkansas. And after months of this, maybe it was in early March, Michael finally rang me up and said, "What do we have to do to get this deal done?" And if I'm being honest with you, Ray, I had kind of been waiting for him to say that all along. I said, if I can hand pick my opponent, it's a done deal. And I think you know how that story played out. But you've got to be asking yourself, why? Why would this guy, who I've never shared a locker room with, why would this guy who I've never even shaken his hand, want to be put in the ring one-on-one with me? And the why sits 11 or 12 feet to my right now. It's a giant rack. The top 3 rows are DVD, and the bottom 4 are all VHS. It is every bit of pro wrestling that I have collected and studied and dissected for decades. I used to spend hours sat beside my mentor, Ace Darling, a journeyman wrestler who never made millions of dollars, who never had a WrestleMania moment, but who loved the craft, who loved the game. And he would show me the nuances. He would teach me the difference between the guys who really knew what they were doing and the guys who were just a body, the guys who were just a gimmick. And I bet you I watched at least 20 matches of the Midnight Special. Your father. In fact, I'm 99% sure I have a copy of your debut match over there. Does this ring a bell? It's about 23 years old, from Paragould, Arkansas. You teamed with Bruce Sharp. Handsome Jimmy Valiant puts in a random appearance, and then you win with a schoolboy roll-up. I have seen your complete evolution, from nerve-wracked teenager all the way to pinkies up. You are so your father's son. And all the miles and the matches, they're etched on your face. But I never question for a second why you keep doing this. Because just like your father, just like your uncle, just like my mentor Ace, just like both of us, it is never for the glory. We aren't chasing the millions or the moments. We do it for the love of the game. And if I'm being honest with myself, these are my final matches. There's already thousands in the rear view for me, and the ones on the road up ahead, they are few for the counting. I can't waste one of my final matches on another ungrateful greenhorn. I can't waste another one of my final matches on some would-be sports entertainer. I can't waste another one of my final matches on some mixed-up kid who sees pro wrestling as a stepping stone toward social media influencing, who puts the value of what happens at the merch table over the value of what happens between the bells. Can you hear how these words sting my tongue like so much curdled milk, ready to be spat out on the ground? I want to share the ring with someone who loves the game like I do, a pro wrestler, and you are a pro wrestler, Ray. You are Arkansas Pro Wrestling, and you have been for years. I am crossing those 1,200 miles between where I stand right now and Benton, Arkansas on May 3rd for exactly one reason. Ray, I am coming to beat you.
Boy, what a strong message.
Man, I'm telling you. You
Have
never
we
know
finally-
how far your reach it goes, but
Have
the
we
master of
finally-
1,000 holds himself has studied
Handpicked.
Ray, knows his career from debut to current point.
Wow.
But Rich, have you finally found somebody that's going to take Ray off of his rocker?
No. I don't think, I don't think Ray needs to be taken off of his rocker personally, but I do think that it's going to be a great matchup.
Mm-hmm.
Two people that, as Quackenbush said himself, don't do this just for the money. They do it for the love. They do it for the passion of the business, for the craft of wrestling itself. And this is going to be a clinic of a matchup well worthy of main event status. And I have no doubt qualify for match of the year amongst Vapors Championship Wrestling and TNR and Wrestling with Pride all together.
Absolutely agree.
Definitely one you don't want to miss. Also, don't forget, not only is Mike Quackenbush going to be facing off against Ray in action, he is going to be doing 2 seminars May 3rd at the event. One at 1, one at 3 o'clock. One is going to be on chain wrestling from around the world, and the other one is going to be on exotic submission holds. We only have about maybe 2 to 3 spots left per class. They're $35 each. So if you want to sign up for them, head over to the Vapors Championship Facebook page. You'll see a link to the courses or to the seminars, and you can get signed up there because we are running out of spots quickly.
Let's take a quick commercial break right quick.
Thank you to our incredible sponsors of TNR Championship Wrestling. We'd like to give a huge shout out to Tony Crowell Farm Bureau, Orr Tire, Wood Construction, Monette Feed, Trinity Flooring, Robertson Brothers Furniture, McFarland Pharmacy, Vineyard Plus, Farmers Market, and Faith Funeral Home. These amazing businesses help make what we do possible. Be sure to check them out and show your support to those who support us. Together, we make the community stronger. Thank you again to our wonderful sponsors.
Once again, all this couldn't happen without great sponsorship.
Absolutely.
So,
Absolutely.
We want to say we want to say thank you to all of our great sponsors, the sponsors TNR.
And outside of sponsors, of course, a big thank you to all of our fans. While we couldn't be
right.
here with our sponsors,
Right.
be here without the fans either. There's
Exactly.
the equation.
Also, we'll be going this Saturday. I want to put him out here too. Sleazy E is having a show this Saturday at the Carmichael Center.
Yes.
In Searcy, my hometown.
I will be announcing for that.
Isn't it called what's the name of his deal? Natural
What's that?
Wrestling.
Natural State Wrestling.
Natural State Wrestling will be making their debut in Searcy, Arkansas, at the Carmichael Center. I know the doors open up at 6. Bell time 7 o'clock. Going to have some great matches there. I know the card's already lit for that. So if y'all ain't got anything to do this Saturday, come on out to the Carmichael Center. You'll see, QWO will be there. The Untouchables will be there. You're going to have many guys be there. The Modern Day Monsters will be there as well.
Oh, yes.
So,
Yeah, great card, a lot of fun.
A lot of fun. So if you ain't got any plans, come on out there. And then WWP, we'll be back for Collision Course, May the 10th, Saturday. Doors are open up at 6 p.m. So you don't want to miss that. TNR will be back at Leachville for Bunkhouse Brawl. And you want to talk about Bunkhouse Brawl, I got something to play for that. Turn my daughter against me, you see what happens. It's going to continue every single night.
Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Did you not hear boss man? He said we can be out here. I hate you, so shut up. Hey, Ram! Come back up here. Oh, suck up.
Suck it up and draw them off. You don't fake.
Wait, man.
First down, TJ Parker. Thank you.
Always sticking it in my business.
TJ.
on. Look, you're giving the boss man a migraine.
Hey, give me 1 second. Can y'all give me 1 second? I need to have a meeting with you guys real quick, okay?
Boy, this second's over. Second's over. I'm still sitting here waiting.
But a second seems like 5 minutes to your old lady, so it's okay. Hey, we return here, what, May 17th, right?
You figured that out?
I'm asking you, idiot. You don't know what happened to company.
Ask that idiot.
He said May 17th. Okay, I got a question. Will y'all three be here on May 17th? Well, you're going to have to because you're going to have to, idiot. So, are y'all tired of seeing them jump us? But y'all like to be tired of seeing them jump us, so y'all want to see a fight. Okay. Y'all want to see a fight on May 17th? What's the name of the show on May 17th? Bunk House Brawl.
I think that was the brother.
So May 17th, I'm asking if y'all got the cojones to face me, Triple J, and for the night, an honorary member of the GWO, T.J. Murphy. Okay, I'll up the ante. Do y'all have the cojones to face us
Ask your fiance. It's okay.
in a bunk house brawl death match?
Absolutely not. No.
I want to see a match on May 17th.
So there you have it.
Yeah.
Might have bit off a little bit more than you can chew there. That's going to be an interesting match.
See what happens when
Yeah.
it's on QWO, Dad?
Yeah, well, we'll see what happens. Just keep running your little mouth.
Mm.
All I got to tell you is you better not be out at ringside.
Mm.
Because if I get my hands on you, you ain't going to like it.
You're not gonna touch me.
If you say so.
Nah, Uncle Ray Ray will stop you. It's okay.
And then we are in Blazing and Hazing 2, May 31st.
We have got a full calendar. I love
Yes.
this.
Doors open at 6. Bell time will be almost 7. So, and then I have a huge, huge announcement right here. June 21st at the BC Lloyd Building in Greene County Fairgrounds.
Woo-hoo!
WWP and
Yes.
TNR will host the Superstars of OVW. And there will also be a cash flow seminar.
Oh, I'm excited about that.
There's your sign-up information. Message the NAW Northeast Arkansas Wrestling. You can get signed up for that. Cash flow will be putting on a seminar, and $30 for the seminar. It'll be 2:30 to 4:30. I mean,
Money well spent, that's for sure.
guys, let me tell you what. If we're not hot, we're hot. Look here.
There it is.
I know. Look at
There's
this.
the card. Look at there. That's a stacked card, guys.
That is one hot card.
I mean, we're gonna have meet and greet. Cash flow. You know, he is that movie star. You know,
Yep,
the
Tulsa
Bigfoot
King.
on Tulsa King.
Amazing
So,
show. He does
you
a
know,
very good job on there.
June
One of my favorite
21st.
shows.
It's gonna be awesome. I mean, you know, I can't wait.
Man. Very excited for it.
Can't wait.
What an honor.
Speaking about
Yeah,
exciting
fun.
things, I'm gonna be celebrating tomorrow as I turn 39.
Yeah, let's go ahead and
That's
say
right.
happy early birthday to you, Rich.
It's a happy birthday, Rich.
Happy
Appreciate
birthday,
it.
You're almost old enough that you can get away from your pacifier.
You want to talk.
Yeah, I was about to say something. Rich.
Well, I hope you have an amazing day tomorrow.
Thank y'all. Thank you.
You're
I hope y'all have a
welcome.
good one too. As always, lots of exciting things going on. Thank you. Thank you, Sabotage. Appreciate that.
Monoxide, you can just keep talking, son. You don't even stand a chance. You don't even deserve a title shot. You don't even deserve a title shot.
But you deserve a title.
Do you deserve even to talk?
I believe
I
anyone can
solve that.
earn.
You know,
I believe anyone can earn a title shot.
they can
I
earn it.
don't
He
know.
ain't earned it.
Monoxide.
He ain't earned it. No.
As
I think you
always,
should
y'all have a good
earn
one.
a
Thank you
chance at
so
one.
much to all of our fans, and we will we'll see you soon, y'all.
Y'all have
Great
a great
night,
night.
everyone.
Later.
Did everyone see?